guys on this.
Oh, say
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves. They've handled this matchup nicely so far, up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Martin out on the wing with Muhammad. Pekovic is out there with Young, and it's Rubio in at point. Outside, Martin. Here's Muhammad. Pelicans pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There were some stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling for them.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by Nikola Pekovic. Here's Scott, and the shot is good. Scott's got 6.
Well, he's just been fantastic this year and has really caught the eye of the rest of the league. It's a good chance teams will be lining up for his services this summer.
I know if I was a GM, I'd be doing everything I could to make room for him on the roster. Not only has he shown himself to be a hard worker, but he's an excellent story to have on your team, and he can help you win. I mean, stories are great, being hard-working is great, but we know in this league it's about production, and he's got all of those things working for him.
For New Orleans, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Rubio with it, averaging 12 points a game. Kicks it to Young. Rubio against Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's Nikola Pekovic. Pekovic has got 6 points.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Holiday dishes to Gordon. Now the pass to Scott. And he gets it to go. He's got 10.
That's 5 for 5 now to start the game. Wow, he's in for a big night.
You know, I think at some point you got to start thinking about throwing a different look his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Shot is blocked. Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Gordon. Here's Scott. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
This team is buzzing right now. They've yet to miss.
Minnesota with the ball, trailing by 4. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Well, Drew Holiday, part of a basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
And for Drew Holiday, you talk about his family. His brother and sister have both won state titles, and his father, in his 50s, can still throw down a 360 dunk. I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks at 50? Although Drew is real deal. His youngest brother is a star in the making, playing in high school in Los Angeles right now.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Martin. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
And here we go. Fast break. Muhammad's got it. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Pekovic has been playing well. He's already got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively. He needs help his club.
Well, Nikola Pekovic, a battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
17 seconds on the shot.